On Grand Prix day at Silverstone, following the heroics of Nigel Mansell, it was round 6 of the Esso British Touring Car Championship, and not many of the 100,000 crowd were tempted to head for home because this prestige race promised to be the most competitive of the championship season so far. A 24-car grid with on the front row Rob Gravitt on a run of wins that makes him the class of the field. But these are the 2 litre runners who are making most of the excitement. Defending champion John Cleland on the left here with a bit of work to do to close the gap on the class leader Frank Sittner and the championship leader Gravitt. Gravitt on this occasion beaten to pole position by a storming lap from Andy Rouse, but Gravitt out to get his 4th successive win. Tim Harvey qualified the Labatt Sierra 3rd alongside Graham Good. Then came Mike Newman and Laurence Bristow. Mike Smith found the backing to make a return to the championship. And then came the 2 litre runners, headed by the flying Vauxhall Cavalier of John Cleland, with Frank Sittner only 5th fastest in the class. So round 6 of the Esso British Touring Car Championship, and Murray Walker saw them off the start line.
On the left, Andy Rouse. On the right, Rob Gravitt. 15 laps of Silverstone, and this is it. Rouse leads. A terrific start by Mike Newman from row 3, up to 2nd on the run into Copse. Copse corner, Rouse leads, Newman 2nd. Rob Gravitt in 3rd place. In car with Rob Gravitt, Mike Newman ahead, Andy Rouse ahead of him, up to Maggots at 140 miles an hour. Round Maggots, Rouse, Newman versus Gravitt for 2nd. Sean Walker is 4th, Tim Harvey is 5th, out of Beckett's, in car with Gravitt, up to 4th gear. Round Chapel, up to 5th gear, down the hanger straight at 150 miles an hour to Stowe Corner. Rouse leads, Newman and Gravitt together, then it's Walker and Harvey. And Gravitt is going through, Gravitt up to 2nd, past Mike Newman, round Stowe. Now down to Club Corner, this is 140 miles an hour. It's Andy Rouse leading ahead, up to 5th, down to 4th, 95 miles an hour, out of Club. Rouse, Gravitt, Newman. And it's 3 abreast behind, look! And onto the grass goes Bristow, over the curb. And behind them, John Cleland's Vauxhall Cavalier is leading the 2 litre class from his teammate Chris Hodgetts. And now this is a replay of the start from Frank Sittner's BMW, 14th on the grid. It's a demon start. Past Jeff Allam, that's Jeff Allam's BMW. There's Kurt Luby's BMW, Frank Sittner's teammate, down to Copse at 90 miles an hour, into the right-hander. Kurt Luby chasing. Now, up through the gears, accelerating hard towards Maggots, 5th gear, 130 miles an hour. There's Luby. And Allam, Jeff Allam on the right, onto Chapel. 4th gear, 120 miles an hour, down the hanger straight. Luby on the left, Allam on the right. Allam is breaking away from Luby. We're with Frank Sittner, and Allam is gaining. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. Don't touch me. And he has. Go away. Bang again, and he's through. Jeff Allam goes through, passes Frank Sittner. Kurt Luby still chases, and at the end of the lap it's Rouse leading, Gravitt in 2nd place, Mike Newman in 3rd position. Then there's a gap. Harvey, Walker, Good, Smith and Bristow. Round Copse, down to Maggots again. Rouse and Gravitt have broken clear. The battle is on between the 1990 winners. Andy Rouse has won twice this season. Rob Gravitt has won 3 times. They're in the same type of Ford Sierra Cosworth, but they're using different tyres. And here they are, round Chapel, down the hanger straight. Rouse in the lead. Gravitt in the white Sierra Cosworth challenging right behind him. Mike Newman is 3rd. And now we're back again with Rob Gravitt into Stowe. Trying for the lead, trying to get inside Andy Rouse, but Andy Rouse hugs the apex, accelerates away, down to Club Corner. Here they are, coming out of it. Just about together. Rouse leading, Gravitt 2nd, Mike Newman still hanging in there. Tim Harvey is 4th. Sean Walker 5th. Graham Good, number 15, 6th. Up to Abbey, the fastest part of Silverstone. 145 miles an hour. In car with Rob Gravitt. Down to second gear for the new complex at Bridge. Into the left-hander. Out of it to start another lap of Silverstone. Third gear. Fourth gear. Up into 5th. Down the straight, on towards Copse. We're in car with Sittner. That's Luby behind and Godfrey Hall. But Jeff Allam and the 2 Vauxhalls are still ahead. Into the lap. Sittner with the blue strip. Luby with the red strip. Over the line. There go the 2 litre leaders. Cleland, Hodgetts, Allam. And into the pits comes Mike Newman from a fine 3rd place. Now that's another bit of rotten luck, just like Oulton Park. And it's obviously an engine problem. Mike Newman, very unhappy. More oil. And look at the 2 litres. Cleland, Hodgetts, Allam. The Vauxhalls 1st, 2nd, and the BMW 3rd. And Allam going through in the ex-Bugatti BMW up into 2nd place in class, past Chris Hodgetts. Down the start and finish straight. Now, Hanger straight. These are the leaders. Rob Gravitt harrying Andy Rouse. There is nothing in it with the cars and drivers. Tyres are probably going to decide this race. And here they come, down to the right-hander at Club. Rouse, Gravitt tucked up behind the Ford Sierra Cosworth, and now we're in Sittner's BMW, and that's Kurt Luby behind. And down the Hanger straight come the 2 litres, Cleland leading, Allam 2nd, Hodgetts 3rd, Kurt Luby now ahead of Frank Sittner, and Godfrey Hall is 6th in the class. Bridge, these are the leaders. Rouse, number 1, Gravitt, number 11 in 2nd place. Harvey keeping a watching brief. Here come the 2 litres, and Mike Newman is touring, engulfed by a terrific 2 litre battle. Here it is, coming up to Abbey, chasing Dennis Leach in 8th position. Cleland, Allam, Hodgetts. The Vauxhall is beating the BMWs. Bridge. Now there's Dennis Leach. Cleland. Number 50, the British Touring Car Champion of 1989. Jeff Allam behind him. Then it's Chris Hodgetts in the 2nd Vauxhall. Through to complete another lap. Past the pits, on towards Copse. Chris Hodgetts pulls out wide, up alongside Allam. But Kurt Luby goes even wider. He's going through on the inside. Kurt Luby number 56. But here are the leaders. And Gravitt is having a look. Watch the rev counter through the steering wheel as Rob Gravitt changes gear. Now. And Kurt Luby is climbing all over Chris Hodgetts for 3rd place in the 2 litre class. Look at it. Up to Abbey come the leaders. Andy Rouse is getting no peace at all from Rob Gravitt. In car with Gravitt. Coming up to Bridge. He's going through on the inside. He's through. They're going through absolutely together. They're touching. Andy Rouse goes on the grass. He pushes Rob Gravitt wide. Gravitt himself goes over the curb. And Andy Rouse keeps the lead. Shakes his fist at Rob Gravitt. And some of the trim is torn off the Ford Sierra Cosworth. 1st and 2nd, no change. Rouse still leads, but he's really under pressure. And Tim Harvey is still there, right behind them. Copse corner, Rouse, Gravitt, Harvey. Over the line go the 2 litres. Cleland leading, Allam in 2nd place. Luby 3rd now ahead of Chris Hodgetts. He's got through. Copse corner, Cleland, Allam, Luby going for 2nd. Kurt Luby going through. And he's through, up to 2nd place in the class. Down to 3rd goes Jeff Allam. Over the curb goes Jeff Allam. Oh, in car with Rob Gravitt. Now he's coming down to Stowe. Is he going to try again? He's been through momentarily, passing Andy Rouse, but it didn't last for long. 140 miles an hour, 600 horsepower. Down to Club corner. Now up to Abbey. Rouse leading, Gravett in second place, to Bridge again. On the left is Gravett, on the right is Andy Rouse. They are absolutely together. Is Gravett going to try again? We're with him, he's coming up to Woodcote. Andy Rouse is on the left, he's disappearing. Rob Gravett goes through and takes the lead. Rob Gravett leads here at Silverstone. And Andy Rouse is down to second place. And Laurence Bristow goes past Sean Walker, past Silverstone's magnificent press centre, and Graham Good passes Sean Walker to fifth. So Walker's lost 2 places in just a few hundred yards. The 2 litres at Bridge, it's still anybody's race in the class. Cleland leads it, Luby's second, Allam is third, Chris Hodgetts is fourth. Now, what a great drive by ex-kart champion Kurt Luby. He is setting about class leader John Cleland. So it's front-wheel drive Vauxhall versus rear-wheel drive BMW. Down to Copse. Cleland, Luby, first and second in the 2 litre class. Allam is third. Club corner and Rob Gravett is pulling clear of touring car superstar Andy Rouse. It's a great day for the Trackstar team and their Mount Tune engine wizards and their Yokohama tyres. Now Andy Rouse is on Pirelli, Tim Harvey is on Dunlop, so it is a tyre battle too. And here they come, Gravett, Rouse, Harvey. Bridge corner, end of the lap. Rouse still in second place, and in car with John Cleland leading the 2 litres, only just though, because Kurt Luby is right behind him, and no he's not! Kurt Luby goes through into the lead, and with a 150 kilogram weight penalty for rear wheel drive, Luby leads. Can John Cleland stay ahead of Jeff Allam? Well, now we are with John Cleland, that's Luby ahead, round the very fast left-hander at Abbey. And John Cleland will be making a maximum effort now to get the lead back in the class from Kurt Luby as they go up to Bridge. On go Luby's brake lights, he's lost it! But he retains it, incredible! He holds the lead, but Jeff Allam goes through, passes John Cleland, Allam up to second place in the class. Oh, down to Copse. Another lap completed, over the line they go. And here they come at Copse. Luby in the BMW leading the 2 litres. Allam up into second. Cleland down to third. Hodgetts is fourth. Godfrey Hall is in fifth position. And now we're back again with John Cleland on the way to Maggots. Allam and Luby ahead. BMW leads, BMW second, Vauxhall in third position. There they go. Fourth and fifth, Chris Hodgetts in the Vauxhall. There he is. Godfrey Hall on the right. Fifth in the BMW. At the end of the lap, Rob Gravett is still leading overall, but here is the real battle. The 2 litres. Luby, Allam, Cleland. Allam ahead. 300 horsepower through the front wheels of Cleland's Cavalier is a lot of horsepower. Going into Club corner. Luby in the front. Allam and Cleland absolutely together. Luby runs wide over the curving. Cleland is fighting back. Hodgetts is still fourth. Hall is still there in fifth place. Up to Bridge. The left and then the right. Here's the left. Cleland's having a look behind Jeff Allam. Dodges over to the right. Absolutely together they go. First, second, third, left, right, out of it. Absolutely nothing in it in the 2 litre class. One of the best battles of the year. We're with John Cleland again. He's on Jeff Allam's boot lid, and this could be it. Coming down to Copse, and it is it. John Cleland goes through into second place in the 2 litre class ahead of Jeff Allam. In car with Cleland, thanks Jeff. But championship leader Frank Sittner is in trouble. He's got a development engine in the BMW, and it looks as though it's not there yet. In fact, it's foot power for Frank. And Frank Sittner was leading the British Championship. Oh well, suppose you can't win them all.
Not in front of the ambulance unless we need it a bit further back out of the way.
Frank, just ask you what the problem was? The engine. What was the matter? Didn't work.
Thanks, Frank. And Frank Sidner strides off into the sunset, away from his broken BMW, to have a word with his ProDrive team boss, Dave Richards.
Vauxhall was slow as dogs after 3 laps.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
Slow as dogs, Frank? Well, Kurt Luby's still got one right behind him. And it's John Clelland's sandwiched between the BMW M3s of Kurt Luby and Jeff Allen. There they go, Luby leading the class. Clelland still second, number 50. Jeff Allen still third. Woodcote at the end of the lap. Luby leads the 2 litres. Not by very much though. Clelland is there, and so is Allen. And here's the Swedish woman driver, Netton Lindgren, and Jerry Marnie's lost it. Jerry's certainly having an exciting 1990 one way and another. Now here's a replay from Jerry's point of view. Down through the gears. And it's goodbye, Mum. He's lost it. Restart. Back into the race. And now Jerry's fighting for last place with John Clark's BMW. Clark on the right. Now we're with Marnie again, down to Copse. Past him goes John Clark, so Jerry Marnie is last now. Out of Copse, that engine sounds rough. Up towards Maggots. And there goes Laurence Bristow, lapping the BMWs. What a difference in performance, but what a difference in horsepower too. Brown Beckett's on towards Chapel, Jerry Marnie chasing John Clark. There's a blue flag waving there. Down the hanger straight, Harvey third and Bristow fourth in the 2 blue Sierras are lapping tail-enders, and so is Graham Good, fifth in the black Sierra. In car again with Jerry Marnie, Clark ahead, into Stowe. Out of it, Clark's lost it. Is Marnie going to hit him? Mercifully no, Clark goes into the sand trap. Rear wheel spinning, he won't get out. John Clark's race is over. No damage though. Now, that's not the checkered flag that's going out, it's the naughty boy flag for breaking the rules, and Andy Rouse is getting it, and I haven't the faintest idea why. But Andy Rouse, number 1, blazes on, still second behind Rob Gravitt. Now, there is Rouse, still Tim Harvey third, and there's still no quarter amongst the 2 litre leaders. Luby leading. Clelland and Allen absolutely together. Allen trying for second. Out of Chapel, down the hanger straight. Look how close they are. There's virtually nothing in it in terms of performance. BMW, Luby. Vauxhall, Clelland. BMW, Allen. First, second and third in the 2 litre class. And that's Rob Gravitt. The race leader is on his last lap. He is almost a lap ahead of the battling 2 litres. Rob on his way to his 4th successive win, 3 seconds ahead of Andy Rouse, a fastest lap at 110.2 miles an hour. But there's still a lap to go for the 2 litre cars. The positions could still change. Coming up to bridge now. Allen is trying for second past John Clelland. Here they come. Rob Gravitt watching from behind. Only a few hundred yards for him to go now, but it's Luby leading still. Clelland second in the 2 litre class. Allen third. Over the line they're going to go. Lap to go. Rob Gravitt, though, wins round 6 for Trackstar. That is his 4th successive win, and he's delighted. On go the 2 litres, but overall it's second for Andy Rouse, third for Tim Harvey, fourth Laurence Bristow, fifth Graham Good, and sixth Mike Smith. But who is going to win the 2 litre class? It's going to be Kurt Luby. John Clelland second, Jeff Allen third. Kurt's second class win for BMW, and one he can be truly proud of, with a new 2 litre lap record at 103 miles an hour. Well done, Kurt Luby. And well done, John Cleland and Jeff Allen.
Yes, they produced a superb battle, but it's still Frank Sittner out in front in that 2 litre class, 16 points behind the all-conquering Rob Gravett in the overall competition.